In this edition of the Parliament Report, billions of dollars in losses at NWC, China Harbour rejects alternative sites for logistic facilities, and benefits to be axed on the Junior Stock Exchange. The National Water Commission, the NWC, has racked up losses amounting to billions of dollars over the period April to September this year. For the period under review, the Commission has recorded losses totaling $3.5 billion, with $920 million of that amount registered in September alone. In addition, the financially beleaguered state company reported that it had recorded a year-to-date bad debt of $13.8 billion. Members of a parliamentary oversight committee expressed grave concern about the operations of the NWC and the implications for customers. Discussing chronic inefficiencies plaguing the Commission, members of the Public Administration and Appropriations Committee of Parliament said the agency should treat its current situation as a state of emergency. Committee member Michael Phillips told executives of the Commission on October 30 that consumers were eagerly anticipating an efficient water system. He said Jamaicans would also want to see a significant reduction in losses so that the agency would not have to apply for a tariff increase at the expense of customers. Discussing reasons for the losses, NWC Vice President Mark Barnett cited drought, variations in climatic conditions, depreciation of assets at a higher rate than was projected, and sustained losses in foreign exchange of $305.98 million. On October 2, NWC customers started paying more after the Office of Utilities Regulation granted an increase in the tariff structure. This saw water rate increases ranging from 13% to 18%. China Harbour Engineering Company, CHEC, has rejected sites suggested by concerned interests as alternatives to the Goat Islands for the establishment of logistics facilities. The company discarded the alternative sites after conducting technical studies in sections of the island. Transport Works and Housing Minister Dr. Omar Davies says the Chinese company carried out extensive technical work in a number of areas. As part of this exercise, CHEC analyzed the tidal movement and depth of sea and ruled out Jackson Bay and Port Esquivel as possible sites for the project. In recent weeks, these two sites have been named by environmental lobbyists as locations to which the government should direct CHEC. The Chinese company had earlier decided that Fort Augusta was too small for the size of the project it planned to undertake. But with its studies completed at least a year before the intervention of environmental interests, CHEC had instead proposed to build port facilities at the Goat Islands, located in the Portland Bight protected area. The facilities would be connected to a logistics yard in Old Harbour, St. Catherine by Causeway. Players in the junior market of the Jamaica Stock Exchange will no longer enjoy certain benefits as of December 21, 2021. This was announced by Finance and Planning Minister Dr. Peter Phillips in the House of Representatives on October 29. He says under the junior market, companies are provided with productivity incentives. In outlining the framework for the omnibus incentives legislation in the House of Representatives on October 29, Phillips said the new regime would reward producers and others with effectively lower rates. The proposed new arrangement is a structural benchmark of the country's extended fund facility with the International Monetary Fund. The junior market was launched on April 1, 2009. It was designed to encourage and promote investment in Jamaica's entrepreneurship, employment, and economic development. The Jamaica Stock Exchange allows equity financing rather than debt financing and is designed for the benefit of raising capital of up to $500 million for small and medium enterprises. Companies listed on the junior market pay 0% income tax for the first 5 years, 25% of regular tax rate for years 6 to 10, and receive exemptions on transfer tax on shares as well as stamp duty on such transfers. Clerk to the Houses of Parliament, Heather Cook, made the following announcements.